Welcome to the 2021 Student Athlete Graduation Celebration. While I certainly had hoped that we would be together, being virtual is not ideal. Please know that it does not take away from all that you have accomplished and experienced during your 4 years here at Delaware. We have so much to celebrate. I feel very fortunate to be able to be in the position I'm in, to lead this department. It is a privilege and an honor. And we have been together all 4 years. It's kind of crazy. I'm incredibly proud of what this class has overcome and how you have succeeded on the field of play, in the classrooms, and in the university, or in the community. You've thrived in unbelievable uncertainty, and I've seen you lead your teams to CA titles and national championships during these very difficult moments. Your futures won't always be easy, but the future for each of you is certainly incredibly bright. I'm proud of the Blue Hen family that you have helped to build. Your legacies are very clear, and your teammates will be your family for life. Each of you has left this department a better place than when you arrived, without question. Delaware will always be your home, and as you move on to the next chapter of your life, we hope you will always remember your Blue Hen family. Cheer on your programs, cheer on all of us, we are one, as they continue to compete for championships and return home to celebrate your future successes with us. Congratulations also, and thank you to the families and the friends of these graduates whose support has helped them achieve all that they've achieved during their time here. On behalf of the entire athletic department, our coaches, our staff, and our community, I want to again congratulate the class of 2021, and we certainly look forward to seeing the greatness you will undoubtedly accomplish in the future. Go Hens.
I want to thank everybody for allowing me to have the privilege to even speak to the University of Delaware student athletes and also support staff. You're greatly appreciated for everything that you do and everything that you will do in the future. And I had the privilege to talk about the UD experience, and how I could describe that experience is a testament to one's character. And when you think about it, everybody comes from different areas, different places, even across the country or the world. But we came to Delaware with either two things: in search for our identity, or came with a dream. And with those two things that we come with, they come with challenges. And with new challenges come with new endeavors. And when we see the challenges, we look at the professors, we look at our coaches, we look at our support staff that, we engage with and that we interacted with. Not all the experiences were necessarily so easy. We had to be challenged in certain ways. We had to challenge our thinking. We had to challenge our attitudes. We had to challenge our behaviors to become a better person, to become cultivated into being the UD Blue Hen, to be the example of our community and our university. So we have to understand that challenges are very uncomfortable, but they're very necessary. And sometimes in our endeavor to maturity, in our endeavor to success, we want the results, but sometimes we lack dedication. And that's where it takes a community and teamwork to really cultivate an individual person when it cultivates your individual self. True success requires support. And like I was explaining before, with our support staff and with the teammates over the years and the coaches that have been involved in your life and your individual success and your individual process in their life has been paramount. When we experience something, the experience becomes beautiful when there's accountability. And not everything, like I said before, there's been mistakes, there's been ups, there's been downs, there's been even issues with, family or, school or grades. Like I said, the challenges always comes in different forms, in different avenues. But with accountability, there's success in that. There's truth. With understanding that, application and execution are very important. When we look at how we learn things, how we see things, how we get to interact with other people, it's one thing to, apply, but it's another thing to execute. And with execution, that's what comes and makes us as UD Blue Hens special. Excellence. And throughout our endeavors and throughout our trials and tribulations, through our careers and journeys and at the University of Delaware, excellence never goes unnoticed. And as we proceed to move on to new endeavors and new challenges in life, we'll understand that this journey and that this experience at University of Delaware was a privilege. And it's also a privilege to be connected to a network of excellent people that thrive off of excellence. As you think about and internalize your own journey and your own struggle, just know that there's beauty in your struggle. And that everybody's journey, specifically at the University of Delaware, is inspirational and it's beautiful. And that I pray everybody essentially and eventually shares their journey with somebody else because it could help them along the way. And just as you learned excellence at the University of Delaware, you could teach excellence to someone who needs it. Thank you.
Dear seniors, your legacy will live on long after you have left. You've welcomed us, you've inspired us, and you've led by example.
They mean everything to us because especially having the success we had this season, they really led us through everything.
I think these upperclassmen set the tone for our program, and these are the people that carry on the traditions.
For me, they've really been my family. When I first came in as a freshman, I think they really took me under their wing and kind of showed me the ropes of everything.
They're my family, my sisters. I've been with them for 3 years, and they're just like everything I strive to be.
They push us to be better and challenge ourselves individually, but also as a group.
I feel like the one word that I could say that they mean to me is friendship.
They've just been a complete help and wonder to our team.
They're examples to me, people that I can look up to. They give me energy, give me support.
They've just really paved the path for the rest of us moving up throughout our years here.
They work hard every single day.
They mean a lot to me. They work hard and they're very fun, like we're very close.
They mean a lot. It's a fun group. We always have fun and make a lot of memories together.
They are the role models of the team. They come in every day ready to work.
Well, they mean a lot. Like they help us go through a lot of tough times this year and in and out of the pool.
Honestly, they're just like fantastic. If I had any questions, if I had honestly anything, that I could go to them and they would help me out.
They taught us everything we needed to know when we came in freshman year, and they kind of led the path for us growing up.
They showed me that hard work and dedication can bring you really far.
Make the most of your time here. Whether, it's creating really strong bonds that last for your lifetime, being committed to your work, your schoolwork, your football.
Definitely that hard work pays off, and if you do the right thing, it'll always come out right in the end.
Work hard through rough times and to treat everyone on the team as family.
I think the biggest lesson that I've learned from them is you can't take life too seriously, whether it's baseball or school or anything,
whatever happens, life goes on, so just have fun and enjoy it.
They taught me to always persevere, be dedicated to what I do, and keep the Delaware spirit with me in everything I do.
They've taught me lessons that I wasn't able to learn without siblings or older sisters.
Love the sport and go after your goals and, never look back. Probably just to stay positive and keep going.
So they are our leaders, and thanks to them I learned how to be like a better leader.
They have been so amazing, and it just shows how passionate and how motivational and dedicated they are to our team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a thread that you follow. It goes among things that change, but it doesn't change. People wonder about what you are pursuing. You have to explain about the thread, but it's hard for others to see. While you hold it, you can't get lost. This is a passage from a poem by William Stafford, a writer I discovered while an English major here at the University of Delaware. There is a thread that I follow and that runs through me, a blue hen thread, a thread that has anchored my identity and has helped me find my sense of purpose and meaning, a thread that is my star and compass. I am so humbled and honored to be part of this celebration. While so much has changed over the past year, my blue hen thread is one thing I have held onto and not got lost. The blue hen thread is something we share, and it's a thread that we travel along together. Congratulations on a year Chrissy described to me as an exclamation point, not an asterisk. A year that you made history and that history made you. There is a blue hen thread that runs through us. It's a thread that is hard to see unless we take time to reflect on our own story and what shaped us during our time here and how that shapes why we do what we do going forward, as well as how we do it. My journey as a student athlete to the University of Delaware was most likely different than yours. I call myself a Title IX baby. My parents, especially my mother, though not a college goer herself, understood the transformational power of education and the potential of my accomplishments as a high school athlete, an honors student in a new Title IX era, that potential had to open doors of opportunity for me to a college degree and beyond. So we did our research together. We bought what was the first ever Women's Sports Foundation newsletter, that foundation still exists today, to get access to a new list, a list of colleges with athletic grants and aids for women athletes. We wrote letters to athletic directors and coaches up and down the East Coast for basketball and field hockey. The letters generated a few replies and led to several conversations and offers, but it was a visit here with Marianne Hitchens, the field hockey coach, that convinced me that I belonged here at the University of Delaware. Coach Hitchens sat patiently while my mom went page by page through news clippings. Those clippings and the scrapbook that still holds them are the equivalent of today's highlight videos and social media posts. Few women's programs, maybe no programs then, had sophisticated recruitment programs. My mom won Coach Hitchens over. I chose Delaware, though, because of Coach Hitchens and the university's reputation for athletic and academic excellence, and its focus on balance that would allow me to explore two parts of my identity, athlete and learner. This academic and athletic reputation for excellence and balance remains essential to the Blue Hen Way. There is a Blue Hen thread that runs through us. I came back to Delaware for my doctorate for those same Blue Hen reasons. The program I selected was known for its excellence and its balanced curriculum that, instead of focusing on one area of education, focused on what I call the ecosystem of learning, from elementary to secondary education to community colleges, my passion, to universities, to adult learning. My Coach Hitchens in this part of my Blue Hen journey was Dr. Barbara Curry, my dissertation advisor, who did two things for me that I continue to try to pay forward to others seeking advanced degrees in my profession. Dr. Curry stood by my side, literally and with emotional support, when a cerebral hemorrhage forced me to take a medical leave midway through my program. And later, when my dissertation proposal and research, housed on a laptop only with no backup drive, was stolen from my car, requiring me to start all over again. I finished, and I'm proud to be a double Blue Hen. There is a Blue Hen thread that runs through us. So let's explore that thread a little bit more. People. The thread begins to form with the people who have supported and shaped your time here. People whose shoulders your athletic and academic successes rest upon. You have heard about my people. Who are yours? There is a Blue Hen thread that runs through us. Competition. Once an athlete, always an athlete. Competition drives us, motivates us, inspires us. The memories of your conference championships, upset wins, eclipsing conference and personal records, and even national championship competition. And I was lucky to play in 2 Final Four competitions in field hockey, never leave us. I have learned that this competitive spirit and experience transforms into the pursuit of a larger goal that is beyond ourselves. And it is in the pursuit of that goal that we both define and discover ourselves. My unwavering and relentless commitment to build the capacity of America's community colleges, to open access and opportunity to students once like me, is my morphed competitiveness formed by my experience here. There is a Blue Hen thread that runs through us. Team. Once you are part of a team and experience what it feels like to hold a common sense of purpose, of staying together and focused and united while taking on the challenge of competition or even living through COVID, it is hard to not always be in search of that next team. The team that remains in my mind's eye is the 1979 field hockey team, a team that finished second in the country, a team that I contributed to and learned with and from as a starting freshman. The modest AIAW plaque, the only physical symbol I have from that team, is still on a wall in my office. And because of that team, I know what it feels like to matter, to contribute, to collaborate, to put team above all else. And I try to create these values in the teams I work with and lead now. There is a Blue Hen thread that runs through us. Play. The way you play shapes your identity into the future. I was a center midfielder. I didn't score many goals, and you won't find my name in the field hockey records here. And as I look back, the way I played is now the way I lead, working hard in the middle of chaos, studying the game, the situation, to find order and feed the ball, the opportunity, to a coworker, a teammate, who is talented enough to finish the job, score. There is a Blue Hen thread that runs through us. Possibility. Your time here moved you out of your comfort zone, and it is only by moving out of your comfort zone and into your learning zone that you grow, and you can see what is possible. The vision for possibility is shaped by failure and success. I still remember playing shortstop in my senior year in our first ever playoff game at Navy, fielding a ground ball and missing a throw to first base that lost the game for us and ended the season. Just a year before that, I was the team MVP. Success and failure side by side. And what's wonderful about success is that once we have it, once we feel it and are aware of it, when we enter any game or situation, a world of possibilities opens up. I'm an Orioles fan, and as Jim Palmer said about John Means' recent no-hitter, now every time he takes the ball, he is well aware, because he's done it, that he could pitch a no-hitter. Delaware showed me and you what is possible. There is a blue hen thread that runs through us. And lastly, voice. Over the past months, through the pandemic and a period of racial injustice, you stepped up and used your voices in important ways around important issues. Your actions met your words. Your individual and collective voice can and is initiating change. I found my voice at Delaware as an athlete in taking on some inequities with the then AIAW and the form of their championships for women, and as one of the student editors of the review around the university's different approaches to funding postseason competition for male and female athletic teams. It took me quite a long time to develop a voice, and now that I have it, I am not going to be silent, said former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright. Commit to using the voice you found here. There is a blue hen thread that runs through us. Your participation in intercollegiate athletics and the academic success that led to today's celebration are gifts that have shaped you and will continue to shape you. When I think about the mounting criticism about college and the value of intercollegiate competition, I think about these gifts and how you and thousands of student athletes graduating from programs of all sizes and divisions, including the NJCAA, which governs two-year college competition, will be using these gifts, your own threads, to change the world in whatever you choose to do next. The ROI, the return on investment of this experience, is hard to count, but in Einstein's words, counts. Your blue hen thread is uniquely yours. Mine includes elements of people, competition, team, play, possibility, and voice. But your blue hen thread might include these and other elements. No matter the elements, do what leadership author Marcus Buckingham challenges us to do. Take seriously the uniqueness of your uniqueness and weave it into something from which you can contribute. There is a blue hen thread that runs through us. It goes among things that change, but it doesn't change. People wonder about what you are pursuing. You have to explain about the thread, but it's hard for others to see. While you hold it, you can't get lost. Congratulations, and may you discover and hold on to that blue hen thread and never, never get lost.
Winston John Allen, Bachelor of Arts, English, Baseball. Kyle Baker, Master of Science, Finance, Baseball. Michael Gerald Biasiello, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, Baseball. Austin Robert Colmery, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science, Baseball. Jack Thomas Gone, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science, Baseball. Tyler Jewell, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science, Baseball. Christopher Ludman, Bachelor of Science, Finance, Baseball. Christopher Shibley, Master of Business Administration, Strategic Leadership, Baseball. Vincent Vacone, Bachelor of Arts, History, Baseball. Derek Wackley, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration, Baseball. Dylan Patrick Painter, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science, Men's Basketball. Ty Tyera Battle, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Women's Basketball. China Latimer, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, Women's Basketball. Elizabeth O'Leary, Bachelor of Science, Fashion Merchandising and Management, Women's Basketball. Morgan Sidis, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, All-Girl Cheer. Kylie Eckler, Bachelor of Science, Cognitive Science. All-girl cheer. Lacey Jones. Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. All-girl cheer. Marissa Maffei. Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. All-girl cheer. Alexa Pinavea. Bachelor of Science in Elementary Teacher Education, Elementary Teacher Education. All-girl cheer. Kirsten Torrey. Bachelor of Science, Nutrition and Dietetics. All-girl cheer. Douglas Gunter. Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science. Co-ed cheer. Victoria Mayer. Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Co-ed cheer. Katie Jones. Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Dance. Sarah Moose. Bachelor of Science, Fashion Merchandising and Management. Dance. Kelly Tutulli. Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Dance. Latte de Koning. Bachelor of Science, Neuroscience. Field Hockey. Sophie Aline Giesman. Bachelor of Science, Management. Field Hockey. Emily and Crescio. Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Field Hockey. Elizabeth Shepins. Bachelor of Computer Engineering, Computer Engineering. Field Hockey. Femke Elizabeth Maria Stryan. Bachelor of Science, Cognitive Science and Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Field Hockey. Johnny Buchanan. Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science. Football. Zachariah Burton. Bachelor of Arts, History. Football. Frank Burton. Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice and Sociology. Football. Jean Coleman. Bachelor of Arts, History. Football. Dominic Guido Cavato. Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Football. Dalen Darien. Bachelor of Arts, Africana Studies. Football. Bryce Allen DeMail. Bachelor of Science, Finance. Football. Jack DiNicola. Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Football. Frederick Durham. Bachelor of Science, Finance. Football. Jason Tyler Ellison. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Football. Luke Matthew Frederick. Bachelor of Science, Operations Management. Football. Artis Romeyer Hemingway. Bachelor of Science, Organizational and Community Leadership. Football. Nolan Henderson. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Football. Patrick Henry. Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Football. Nijul Hill. Bachelor of Arts, Economics, Bachelor of Arts, History. Football. David Connors Kroll. Bachelor of Science, Operations Management. Football. Dejaun Romeo Lee. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management and Bachelor of Science, International Business. Football. Carter Lynch. Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Football. Charles McAnally. Bachelor of Science in Elementary Teacher Education, Elementary Teacher Education. Football. Dewan Andre Moore. Bachelor of Arts, History. Football. Robert Michael Nachtman. Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Football. Andrew Lawrence Pulowski. Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Football. Thy Rick Lamont Pitts. Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Football. Timothy N. Poindexter. Bachelor of Arts, Africana Studies. Football. Jacob Allen Reed. Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Football. Vincent Salamoni. Bachelor of Arts, Management. Football. Edward Scanapieko. Bachelor of Science, Business and Economics. Football. Corey Spruill. Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Football. Richard Benjamin Trent. Bachelor of Science, International Business. Football. Dylan Zimmerman. Bachelor of Science, Human Relations Admin. Football. Russell Wren. Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Men's Golf. Sienna Farrick. Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Women's Golf. Thidari Sakulbun-Panich. Bachelor of Science, Management. Women's Golf. Mark Beda. Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Men's Lacrosse. Evan Gavalakis. Bachelor of Science, Finance. Men's Lacrosse. James H. Herveda. Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Men's Lacrosse. Andrew John Hoffman. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Men's Lacrosse. Matthew Kilkeary. Bachelor of Science, Finance. Men's Lacrosse. Charles D. Kitchen. Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science. Men's Lacrosse. Joseph Rocco Lenskold. Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Men's Lacrosse. Brooke Rideau. Bachelor of Arts, English. Men's Lacrosse. Ryan McConnell Shaw. Master of Science, International Business. Men's Lacrosse. Peter St. Jean. Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Men's Lacrosse. Stephanie Aker. Master of Arts, Strategic Communication. Women's Lacrosse. Caitlin Evelyn Bradford. Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Women's Lacrosse. Catherine Brewster. Bachelor of Science in Elementary Teacher Education, Elementary Teacher Education. Women's Lacrosse. Taylor Fields. Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Women's Lacrosse. Kristen Maxwell. Bachelor of Arts, International Relations. Women's Lacrosse. Samantha L. Russo. Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Women's Lacrosse. Hannah Wenzel. Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Women's Lacrosse. Mackenzie Wynn. Bachelor of Science, Finance. Women's Lacrosse. Brittany Young. Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Women's Lacrosse. Anne Bruce. Bachelor of Science, Neuroscience. Rowing. Hannah Kirk. Bachelor of Science, Energy and Environmental Policy. Rowing. Marguerite McGahey. Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Rowing. Tiernan Louise Settles. Bachelor of Arts, International Relations. Rowing. Ryan Joseph Mertz. Bachelor of Computer Engineering, Computer Engineering. Men's Soccer. Rexford Toom. Bachelor of Arts, History. Men's Soccer. Helen Dyer, Bachelor of Science, Economics. Women's Soccer. Maria Elizabeth Gentile, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science. Women's Soccer. Gabrielle Johnson, Bachelor of Arts, English. Women's Soccer. Amelia Rajewski, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Women's Soccer. Olivia Rose Shuck, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Women's Soccer. Elizabeth Weimer, Master of Science, Nutrition and Dietetics. Women's Soccer. Carolina Flores, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Softball. Chayana Gallardo, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Teacher Education, Elementary Teacher Education. Softball. Meredith Miller, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Softball. Sarah Pining, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Softball. Kevin Robert Bargate, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Men's Swimming and Diving. Audrey Duval, Bachelor of Science, Neuroscience. Women's Swimming and Diving. Catherine Elizabeth Irwin, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science. Women's Swimming and Diving. Kenzie Green, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science. Women's Swimming and Diving. Elizabeth McCullough, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Women's Swimming and Diving. Alexandria Sophia Nakitsky, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Women's Swimming and Diving. Emma Tinney, Bachelor of Science, Neuroscience. Women's Swimming and Diving. Nathan Benuwitz, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Men's Tennis. Pierre-Louis Thomas Dodens, Bachelor of Science, International Business. Men's Tennis. Pierce Donovan Gilheeney, Bachelor of Science, Economics. Men's Tennis. Justice Jones, Bachelor of Science, Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Men's Tennis. Guilherme Mora e Osorio de Valdeleros, Bachelor in Mechanical Engineering. Men's Tennis. Milo Noggle, Bachelor of Science, Physics. Men's Tennis. Sarah Catherine Whited, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Women's Tennis. Talia Marie Cintrone, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Track and Field. Bethany A. Clement, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Teacher Education, Elementary Teacher Education. Track and Field. Jessica Harding, Bachelor of Science, Energy and Environmental Policy. Track and Field. Holly Manning, Master of Science, International Business. Track and Field. Marissa McFalling Young, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Ecology Conservation. Track and Field. Deja Rodriguez Santiago, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Track and Field. Sydney V. Stovall, Bachelor of Science, Health Behavior Science. Track and Field. Michaela Marie Potnicki, Master of Science, International Business. Volleyball. Gabriela Andrea Zelaya, Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Volleyball.
Oh my God, these feelings just begun. I'm saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I shoot it right. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes cause my heart goes oh my God, can't believe what I've become. I'm thinking things I shouldn't think, singing songs I've never sung. Oh my God, when I see you I should run. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Tells me to stop. Feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Cause my heart goes cause my heart goes oh my God, when I see you I should it right. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes